Hi, I'm Scott. Welcome back to Goldwing Docs. Today we're going to be talking about the brand new Goldwing, but it's not from Honda. Coming up. So if it's not from Honda, who is making a new Goldwing? It's a company you've probably never heard of. In fact, when I saw this announcement a couple of months ago, I thought, yeah, this is probably a joke. I didn't even bother with it. However, it's not a joke. It is very real. The company is called Great Wall Motors. It is a Chinese company, and you've never heard of it because they don't sell vehicles here. Yet. The Great Wall Motor Company has been building cars since 1984. They're one of the 25 largest automobile manufacturers in the world. They built 1.3 million cars last year. 300,000 of those were exported to 170 other countries. So their main market is China, but they are expanding into other countries in a very big way. Just to give you an idea of the size of this company, they are larger than Volvo, Suzuki, Subaru, Renault, Nissan, Isuzu, Mazda, Mitsubishi. Great Wall Motors is bigger than all of those companies. And what is their new motorcycle? It is the S2000. And now the reason I thought this was a joke when I first saw it is because this thing looks exactly like a Goldwing. Obviously, they bought a Goldwing, took the Goldwing apart, and built their own version of it, which I gotta say China is kind of known for. They don't innovate, they just copy. So here is a massive company with huge resources that took apart the class-leading Goldwing and built their own version of it. But they made it better. This S2000 is so called because it has a 2-liter engine. And it's not a 6-cylinder, it's an 8-cylinder engine. So it has an 8-cylinder, 2000cc engine. And this thing is big. It is bigger, it is taller, longer, and wider than the GL 1800, and of course it weighs more. 992 pounds for the low-spec ST version, 1,016 pounds for the full-up S2000 GL version. Gee, I wonder where they came up with that name. Compare that to the current GL 1800 DCT, which measures up at 845 pounds. So this thing is a behemoth. And of course, it's going to have a lot of things that the Goldwing has in order to manage that huge bulk, like reverse. It definitely has a reverse gear. The engine is not derived from Honda. It is an all-new design. It is 8-cylinder, 2-liter. It has 4 valves per cylinder, quad cam. That's definitely not Honda engineering. And of course, because it is modeled after the Goldwing, it is a horizontally opposed boxer engine that sits low in the frame. Unlike the 7-speed dual-clutch transmission in the Goldwing, the S2000 has an 8-speed DCT in it. And like the Goldwing, it has a cast aluminum frame. Other features they have rolled into this motorcycle has electronic suspension adjustment. So you can adjust the ride electronically as you're on the bike. And of course, things like electronically adjustable windshields also feature. They didn't try to reinvent the wheel for brakes. They went to Brembo. This thing has massive multi-piston Brembo brakes on it. And of course, all the comfort features like heated grips, heated seat. It does have an electronic parking brake like the Goldwing. Obviously, you need that if it's a DCT. The dash is a massive TFT LCD display, has built-in entertainment system with stereo, has a ton of infotainment and safety features, has built-in cellular connectivity so you can actually access, and you don't need to connect your cell phone for data connectivity. It has its own cell modem inside it. And a lot of the safety and infotainment features are very similar to what you would see in a car, like voice recognition, of course, cellular connectivity. It has microwave blind spot detection. So if you have somebody in your blind spot, it's going to let you know about it. What about how it rides? Well, nobody knows because it was just released at a car show, but what we do know is that the engine, this massive 2-liter engine, is designed with only 152 horsepower and a limited 6,000 RPM redline. That indicates that it is focused on low-end torque, just like the Goldwing. So this thing has a lot of pull and grunt at low RPMs. There's a lot of torque to move that weight, which you're going to need, because otherwise you're going to burn out the clutch trying to rev it to get the thing to move 1,016 pounds. 152 horsepower is significantly more than the GL 1800 today. So even with the extra 200 pounds of weight on board, I suspect this is going to outrun the existing Honda Goldwing. The suspension is all modeled off the Goldwing. If you take the body panels apart and look at the frame, that cast aluminum frame and suspension, single-sided swing arm, there are so many similarities. It is really clear that this was basically reverse engineered from an existing Honda Goldwing. So expect the handling to be similar. And like I said, this is not just some shady Chinese company that's cranking out copies. This is a massive, major automotive manufacturer that has put a ton of R&D dollars into this motorcycle, and they intend to release it worldwide. It will be everywhere, and more than likely it's going to significantly undercut the Honda Goldwing in price. So the Goldwing may be in trouble. So what do you think? Is this something that you would consider buying as an alternative to the Goldwing? Would you be comfortable buying from a Chinese company that you have never heard of before? Even if the motorcycle is fantastic, is that going to keep you from buying this motorcycle? Or maybe like me, you'd say, I'll let someone else try it first and work out the kinks. What do you think? Leave your thoughts in the comments section below. Of course, there's already a topic on this live on the Goldwing Docs forum. I'll put a link to that in the description below. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, leave them in the comment section below. And hey, if you like this video, click like, subscribe to the channel. You get notified every time I post a new one. Thanks for watching.